Welcome to Hardly in Love. It is your host, Tyshawn Jackson, in here on a Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with my co-host, Ryan Catchings.
I'm excited, man. So this is the thing. I keep getting so many people hit me up about the show. It's like their favorite show. And I think a lot of people are running to us from this show, not even from Hardly Initiated. So that's good news.
Man, it really is. And for the first time ever, because our initiates are not hip to what we're doing over here, we are actually going live on the Hardly Initiated page only for a limited time.
Yeah.
All right, just to let you guys know and inform you guys what we're doing on Hardly in Love. Y'all know what's happened on Hardly Initiated. It is transformed to a powerful transformational tool for your soul, for your healing, for your life, and everything else. But the dating and relationships has returned, family. And it's returned in an all-new style here on Hardly in Love. So welcome if it's your first time here.
Big
you
facts.
are officially a lover.
So we're about to have a good time tonight. So a couple of things I want to give y'all a shout about. So first thing is casting, guys. We are always looking for new singles. All you got to do is look on the screen. You see that little QR code, or you can go to hardlycasting.com. And this is the thing. You can always jump in because the phone lines on these episodes are open all night.
Yeah.
But we like to start off fresh with some singles. So filling out that casting form just makes everything so much easier. It probably takes like 2 or 3 minutes. Give us two or 3 minutes of your time.
60
You might
seconds.
get right. You might get a call from myself, Delano, or Tyshawn to cash you on the show. And of course, got to give a special shout out to the show sponsors, Hardly in Love Dating Cards, guys.
Yeah.
We all put together 100 prompts of open-ended questions that are seriously ready to take your conversations and your dating life to the next level. All you got to do, support the channel, click the link in the description, and use LIVE. That's LIVE for 10% off your purchase.
There you go. Take action now. What you
Big
waiting
back.
for, y'all?
Shout out to all the lovers in the chat, guys. So drop a single if you're ready. This thing, if you an initiate, you still want to drop a single if you're ready for it. And don't be shy, guys. If you are watching on Hardly Initiated Live, you can literally come over to the sister channel, Hardly in Love, right now to join our lovers in the chat. And I want to go ahead and drop the rules for everybody that's not familiar. So tonight we're doing a single shout out. And single shout out is exclusively for all the lovers and the singles in the chat. It's everything about dating and relationships.
Yep.
So of course we're about to have a good time. This is once and always. Phone lines are open all night. So if you got something on your chest, all you got to do is join us and we will feature you on the channel. And of course, you get some live real-time feedback from the lovers in the chat. And this is the thing, guys. Every show features a mix of creative segments. Again, all centered around dating and being single. And all super chats over $10 get read live on air. And again, guys, live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m.
Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. You heard it. I'm very excited. For those of you who are just now tuning in for the first time, we already about 7 episodes in. We've had several dating shows. We've had several matches. And you got to go back and catch up if you're unfamiliar. But today, we are featuring one of our matches here today because we need some good news. We got to figure out what's going on in the community.
Yeah.
I promise you, Hardly in Love will be one of the most incredible singles communities to come. I'm looking at the casting form, y'all. I'm seeing the type of people that are watching the show, from the quality and the caliber of individuals a part of this community. I'm excited. So today, let's actually go ahead and follow up with some incredible singles that we featured just a couple shows ago. All right, what I want to do first, before I bring them both up, I actually want to start here with my brother. I like to start with the brothers.
Yeah, we did that last time.
Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
good.
So let's go ahead. Everybody drop a love in the chat for my brother here, Gauntlet. Drop a love in the chat.
We got G in the back.
Back to the show, Gauntlet. How you feeling, brother?
Hey, I'm feeling blessed, man. Thank you guys for having me back again.
Yeah. I want to catch the people up that missed the show.
Yeah, because G was an integral part, and our other guest in the back that's waiting to give us an update as well. So I won't say who that is yet, but G was an integral part of really everything that we putting on, because all of the guests that we've had on so far is the reason why the community continues to grow.
100%. And see, this in the particular episode, if you guys missed it, he was a desirable bachelor.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
He had options.
He had some options on this episode. In particular, it came down to the wire. 2 ladies actually both elected to want to walk away with G this night. And he made a tough decision.
Yeah.
And I want to catch up on that. I actually want to catch up on that, G, because we like to get the follow. We know for the people that watched it that you went ahead and you matched with Anastasia that episode. But what we want to know is everything that happened off camera, the things that we can't see. So when that show ended, all right, and I'm calling you G, Gauntlet, for those of you who just meet my brother Gauntlet. Matter of fact,
Pull his profile up real quick.
pull your profile up real quick. Gauntlet, give me your name, your age, and your location for the people unfamiliar.
Gauntlet Alexander. Atlanta's my location. My age is 43. And my IG page is Versace P, the official, for those who want to reach out.
There you have it. Okay. Now, walk me through this because, G, when you matched with Anastasia, catch me up with what happened when the show ended. How did you guys connect? Walk me through that experience.
Start from the beginning.
So as soon as cameras went off, of course, closed out the laptop, and then I picked up my phone and I went to my social, went to IG, and that's where I saw a message where Anastasia so kindly was like, "Hey, if you want to, talk, basically continue, reach out." And I reached out, and I think that night actually we ended up talking for maybe an hour and a half or so. Really good conversation, just basically getting a chance to honestly know her as a person, ask the general questions.
Hold on. Wait, slow down. After y'all got off the episode that night, y'all got on a phone conversation? It had to been like midnight because it was a late night show. So y'all had an hour and a half conversation.
No, it was longer. It probably was closer to 3 to 4 hours.
Wow.
Wait, how you cut it down by 2 hours?
I had to stop and really when you were talking, I was like, you know what? Because it was really all right. So the show lasted for what, maybe 2 hours 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah.
But y'all remember Ty and Rye. Y'all remember there was a lot of information that was given.
Yeah.
But then there was a lot of stuff that was still missing because I never got a chance to really tap in with just Anastasia. So we got a chance to touch base over the duration of the show. And we also got a chance to touch base because she is an ATLian that by way, she used to live in Atlanta. So we had a lot of just flowing conversation.
I mean, I like that. I take that pretty seriously. I mean,
They was up on the phone till 2, 3 a.m. in the morning.
That's serious. I mean, we did throw the alley-oop.
We did.
We gave him just enough information to get connected, to stir up some interest.
Yeah.
And G, being a gentleman, he want to take it to the next level. He want to do some additional due diligence. So how did the conversation go? I mean, give us an idea, of what y'all talked about for 2 to 3 hours. What was happening?
That's what I'm saying. For me, I've become I don't even know how to really say. I'm Mr. Paraphrase. Let's start there. I know we spoke about the attraction. We spoke about the conversation. We spoke about the different personalities, the different people that were also a part of that whole event that night. So we touched on that. We touched on her being the mother that she is, the actual place of where she is now in Houston. Spoke about, of course, that's location Atlanta. She's definitely been a native in Atlanta for some years. We really got a chance. It was like everything about getting the chance to know her, and then she asked questions, getting the chance to know me. We didn't really go into anything too personal. It wasn't nothing foul play, nothing out of bounds. Everything was in balance. When I tell you, it was just like the first day of school type of energy. You get a chance to talk to somebody that you feel like you get a chance to know really well, and I was intrigued. So we just asked a lot of questions, but everything was very general. It was real clean. Now you ask her.
Now, Gauntlet, I want to ask you this because let's get into some of the emotions of it. How did you feel after that initial conversation with her? What were you feeling?
Oh no, I felt like she's a dope woman. You remember one thing people was talking about in that episode? Y'all remember the main thing, right?
Remind us.
Yeah.
All right. So the main thing was why would you pick her because of her stance on not waiting for marriage to have sex?
Yeah.
That
was very controversial.
It was.
No, that was the biggest controversial. It was almost like I saw and heard people in the comment section a whole bunch of comment counselors, man, whole bunch of savage situations. People were like, you spoke so well as a man of God, and all of a sudden, when it came to picking, why would you pick Anastasia? So a lot of that too, of us communicating the first go round, we just came off of controversy. So imagine being ridiculed, crucified in the comment section, being ridiculed for being a hypocrite. And we got to touch base on that too, because we really talked about our faith and what we stood for, and the way that we looked at the process that we were talking about as friendship, not just coming out the gate trying to put emotions in front of everything. It's like you can't just feel in love with somebody you don't know yet. So you do have to build from a place of what was intriguing and build from a foundation that's safe and solid. So we got a chance to really talk about pace, all that kind of stuff, friendship. It was just solid, but we came off the controversy. Y'all remember that now?
I do remember that. And you know, the lovers in the chat, they gonna get a little rowdy from time to time. You know, it's like that sometimes.
It is.
But it's only because they care about y'all and they want to make sure, you know, you making the right decisions. And to be honest with you.
Is that what it is?
Well, I would like to say that's what it is. And to be honest with you, I think a lot of people really would have loved to have had the courage like you and Anastasia to actually give themselves an opportunity to make a match on a big platform. So, you know, it can be a little judgment in there. It can be a little tricky.
I think that's all it was. It was a bunch of judgment. But let's do it. Let's keep it like this though. Check it out. Walk me through, how has the communication been after that? You stay on the phone with a sister for 2-3 hours the first night y'all match. How consistently have y'all spoken after that?
Nah, so we speak pretty much every day, and the way we speak is literally, it's encouraging, it's supportive. It's like, there's times where it's been a safe space to share. She'll share things with me, and I've learned a lot too. On better yet, she's given me the chance and opportunity to learn how to really listen and listen actively. So it's been all kind of conversations that's really about, like I said, a foundation. It's not about the pace of anything moving fast. She knows where my life is and where it's been, my last relationship, and she's been very generous and very considerate. So conversations is inspirational, is motivational. Sometimes it's educational. Sometimes it's correct. Like she's correcting me with some things that I could have said in a certain way, maybe a perspective. I've shared my perspective with her. She's received it. So we have no real way of hurting each other because we're so respectful in our process of being friends and honoring that. So we've been able to be honest. And if it's even just shooting the breeze, it could be a venting moment that could be shared. And it's like, okay, I hear you, I got you. So it's been really cool. It's been like a friend should be, like friends should be, that are intrigued, that are interested in knowing more about each other.
Ooh,
Okay.
my boy said every day.
Yeah.
Day on that conversation.
That's deep. That's deep.
Hey, you know what I want to do?
It sound good.
We gotta look.
Bring 'em out.
It's time to go ahead
Yeah.
and bring my sister Anastasia to the stage, Lionel, because I really want to hear her take on this relationship. 2 to 3 hours after the match, the conversation starting at midnight,
Right.
And now we talking every single day since then, which has probably been about 2 weeks solid since you guys matched.
It's incredible.
Can we bring Anastasia back on the stage here? What's up with you, sister? Everybody welcome Anastasia to the show here.
Anastasia looking vibrant over there.
I told her she got a different glow to her since the last time I seen her.
It's looking right.
It's that gauntlet glow.
G shining. He's shining.
So let me ask you this here, because I know you had something special happen in between time. You did celebrate a birthday, correct?
I did celebrate my 38th birthday on January 16th.
Everybody wish my sister happy birthday in the chat, but go ahead.
But even making things better, I got to spend my favorite thing to do for my birthday every year is to go to the aquarium, and I actually got to spend that with Gauntlet. So we went to the aquarium together for my birthday.
Nice. They really dating, talking, and doing all the right stuff.
The people that don't know, can you give me your age, your location?
Pull a profile up real quick.
And give me your location. Give me your age and your location, by the way.
So I'm 38 now, and I live in Houston, Texas. I lived in Atlanta for 13 years before I moved here.
So you flew into Atlanta to, be with Gauntlet.
Well, I flew into Atlanta to celebrate my birthday because I wanted to spend it with my best friend, but I saw Gauntlet on 3 different occasions while I was there.
On 3 different occasions.
And we ask people that if they open to dating long distance, And I guess they were very serious about it. So congratulations to y'all. That's dope.
I love this right now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, can we just take a moment to give Harley and Love a hand clap?
Let's please do that. Let's please do that. Because we work hard for these moments right here.
It's excellent.
Absolutely. And you know, it's really interesting because I know you had a lot on your mind and on your chest. Because, you know, I know you felt after speaking to you, Anastasia, you felt like they was coming for your neck a little bit. You know, what's your thoughts about how everything went down and all the controversy that night, Anastasia?
So one of the biggest things that everybody came at, especially when I went back and read the comments, was the fact that I said, you know, I wanted to test drive a car before I purchased it. But they all missed the part where I said I was looking for commitment. And so one of the biggest commitments in life is marriage. And I did share that if I met somebody and they decided that it was time for us to wait till marriage, that's exactly what I was going to do. So me and Gauntlet decided, you know, we were going to take a non-traditional approach to dating and really start off as friends and be friends. And so imagine walking around the aquarium with somebody that you're heavily attracted to, and y'all not holding hands, y'all not hugged up, y'all not, y'all just walking around like two people together, just shooting the breeze. And as you get to know somebody and you're cutting all of that off, it definitely drives you a little bit more to get to know that person. So I said, you know what? I said I could wait for commitment, but I think marriage is definitely something a little bit more worth striving for.
Wow.
So here's a question for both of you guys, because listen, I know you're early in the stages. Y'all still getting to know each other. You said, Gauntlet, that you wanted to make sure you focused on friendship, right? But just based on the qualities that you two have already seen in each other, obviously y'all in this honeymoon phase talking to each other every single day. Oh my goodness, I love it. But let me ask you, do you guys both see some of those foundational qualities that have potential for a long-term relationship between both of you?
You want to go first?
I will definitely go first. I think so. And the reason being is because, you know, it takes a lot as you build your friendship. And as you build that friendship, you get the opportunity to not only see each other in a raw sense, but then you get the chance to be able to not have this obligation. Like, I don't feel like I have to call him every day. I call him because I want to call him, because I want to talk to him, and vice versa. So you take a lot of that away, where you get the raw version of somebody. You get the chance to see them vulnerable. You get to see the chance of what you get when you talk to your friends. But then at the same time, I mean, even though we didn't hold hands and all that, I mean, I did get to share a kiss. So I earned that on my last visit. So
I like that.
Hold on, wait.
Look at you. Right.
You said
look at G. Like, hey, don't be telling the secrets now. G, let us know, man. You know, tell us more. Do you see potential in long-term commitment?
Man, I echo all the sentiments that Stasia literally said so articulately. I could not have said it any better, honestly. She has, put it this way, and I guess we're just gonna put it out here. Like, both of us been married before, so we understand what it looks like to be able to have gone through a season of what we believe was the top tier, the highest compliment you can be in or have, and not make it because of shortcomings and lessons that had to be learned, especially on my end. So ultimately, she has all of like wife qualities. Like, she's a very great friend. She's super smart. Her faith, we have the same faith. We're growing in the same faith. There's nothing that I don't think she can't do for the sake of making sure she's showing you how much she's into you by how she serves. She has a very servitude spirit. Like, for those who are just tuning in from the other Harley Initiated platform, the original one, she's adopted two young girls since they were, how old were they when you adopted them?
When she passed away, they were 2 and 6 months old.
And now they're what, like 15 and 18?
About to be 16 and 18.
Incredible.
So that in itself, you know, for those who missed that one, this is a woman who is that selfless that she would take on the responsibility of being a mother, even to the point where she doesn't have her own even yet. But it's the fact that she has that heart and that's something that she is just there. Like you can't, you can't make that up. You can't fabricate that. That's just
Yeah.
the nature of who she is.
Honestly,
So
I agree with that. I mean, to adopt some kids, it takes a big heart to take that on.
Oh yeah.
And I respected that from the time I called you on the phone and you told me that in casting, Anastasia. That's admirable, to say the least. Now y'all are in a long distance relationship right now, and it's just inherent challenges.
Friendship.
Hold on, don't put terms
Oh,
on it
I'm
yet.
sorry. No.
Well,
I said, you know what?
They get to know each other at
I'm
distance.
sorry.
At distance.
I'm sorry. Okay,
But-
y'all are in a long distance friendship right
sure.
now, and it's
That shit. Yeah.
it's just some challenges that come with enjoying somebody's time, not being able to see him as conveniently as you would like.
Right.
Having that distance put apart between you guys. Having to be on the phone, which it don't seem like being on the phone is hard for y'all, but just even having to be on the phone. I've been in a long distance relationship, so I understand. Do you feel like that can pose an issue with where you guys are? Are you concerned about being in a long distance relationship, or is that not an issue?
No. And the reason why I say that is because, for one, it is nothing to hop a plane to Atlanta. There's enough tickets that, they're under $50 to be able to go for a weekend and stay in Atlanta. And I work
Very
remote, so it's nothing for me to be able to be like, I'm out. But at the same time, I mean, Gauntlet has a reason to go to Texas as well. So his son lives in Dallas, which is about 3 hours north. So, I think those things, especially when you want something to work and you definitely have the connection, you have the capability of making things happen. I think we as people have to choose what's important to us and what's not. And if this is something that's important to you, then you will put in that extra effort.
Now I want to hear from G, because Anastasia, she sound pretty confident about this.
Facts.
But now G, me and Ty live in Atlanta too. There's a lot of distractions in Atlanta. A lot of stuff going on.
She got some options, I'm sure.
It's lots of
You see that man? Put that man photo up.
Pull it back up.
Put that
real
man
quick.
photo up real quick. Put that man photo up full screen.
Show the muscles. Show the muscles real quick.
Why y'all like this, man?
so G, we just keeping it 1,000.
1,000. Wow.
We really just want to know, what's your take on this? With so much going on, with the things that you invested in, do you think that you'll be able to keep up with this pace and be able to continue to develop Anastasia in the way that she would appreciate and in a way that could potentially lead to long term?
So I won't be too deep, but I might just go a little bit there right now. Where it's concerned, what you just said, me and Anastasia have such a respect for our process of like friendship that we've already had certain conversations that could have been like, if we were quote unquote in a relationship with a title and our feelings were in the forefront and the cart was before the horse, we could have been done. Because you come out the gate and you want to, some people they tiptoe when it comes down to issues because your title. Immediately you don't want to be fired or demoted. So there's no place that we can go except up based off of the concrete, the foundation being solid. So that said, me and her, we speak on like what we need to be doing even individually, because our faith is what is keeping us from having sex before our discipline as well is what's keeping us from having sex before marriage. And I have purpose. She has purpose. She's working. I'm working. So I don't have any time to really be distracted on my own, much less like be just out here idle with time and wandering and having a wandering eye. I really believe like the work that has been put in even prior to meeting her for me, and I'm sure she can echo the same thing, has been solely about creating work that will build an equity for an investment that's worth it. So I'm not trying to waste work. I ain't trying to waste it. Like, bro, we got 38 and 43. Like, it's fourth quarter. I'm out here. I'm out here trying to play dollhouse and then with no girl. We're like talking about, okay, what does it look like to heal? What does it look like to manage the fact that my son is in Dallas and he about to be 17 in March, and folks think that that's an easy thing because they're getting older. Now it's more important to make sure that I'm there and he understands who I am, especially as he's so cognizant. She has the two amazing daughters. One is in Georgia and the other one is literally with her within the next couple of days. She's back around at the crib. So you have two adults having to really be in an adulting situation. So the long of it is what you're hearing, but the real truth is we're building such a friendship that, let's just say, anything is possible. So we're not building each other up to disappoint each other. We're hoping to build each other up or encourage each other so that there is a breakthrough for us to be able to say, okay, you know what, with the stuff that I've been having on my side, the level of trigger and trauma that came from my last relationship or divorce, I don't want to bring that over here. So I'm cleaning up that side. She cleaning up this side. We still stay in touch. We still keep each other motivated. She pulls up. That's great. It's like we have the ability to make something be beautiful, but we're not trying to mess it up just because it's like you in Texas and I'm in Atlanta and I'm just in my feelings right now. So would you marry me because I'm in my feelings? That don't even make sense.
I
You know
get
what I'm
that. I absolutely get that. And real quick, I just want to give a shout out to y'all because, Anastasia came in town. Y'all, seen each other 3-4 times over the weekend. And it sounded like, like you said, y'all waiting to marriage. So shout out to y'all for making it through the weekend without fleshly consideration. Because
it's gonna be a struggle every weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be a struggle every weekend.
But I'm hearing some things. Ty, he's digging deep, and I'm listening. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. But I did hear something I was very curious about. You called Anastasia Stasia.
Yeah.
Is that's the thing now? Is she
All
Stasia?
right. So she Stasia. I've always had a habit of like nicknaming people based off of their name. Like y'all Ryan Ty. It's not Ryan Tyshawn. It's Ryan Ty. Stacia, I call her Stace. She was like, "You're the only one who's ever called me Stace." But I think that's just the way I've been as a kid. Younger, I've always nicknamed everybody based off of their name. So.
Oh, so we on the same level. We on the same level as her, pretty much.
No,
It's on autopilot, man. It's been like that.
So Anastasia, let me ask you this then, because you did talk about that kiss, and I think she even said that she earned the kiss. Okay,
she said she earned that. I hear that.
I heard that. So I want to get some detail on that, but I want you to explain two things. One, what does it mean when you say you earned the kiss, and two, how was the kiss?
So to be frank, one of the fears, especially we had a virgin on the last episode. So one of the biggest things you ask yourself is, okay, can I wait till marriage?
Right.
And so one of the biggest things is like, if you're a passionate person, you like passion. So it's always this fear of like, is this person as passionate as I am? So not to be too just, but like, when I say I earned it, meaning like we both really put in a lot of restraint. You could tell there was a lot of attraction between us because at one point my best friend was with us and he was like, "Oh yeah, y'all like each other." And so it's definitely like you could tell the attraction was there. So as you're sitting there and you're really trying to learn somebody and get to know them. And when I say I earned the kiss, it was just like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We respect each other's boundaries, but the attraction is there. So let's see what this is really about. And the only reason I say it is, and that when you asked what it was like, I was kind of like, he might be on my level.
I ain't no earning me. I thought she'd probably spend that check, I ain't know what she was doing out there. Tricking or what?
We kept it PG, you know what I'm saying? We didn't go.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, well, look,
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. Big shout out everybody.
Yeah, that's good.
We got everybody drop a love bird in the chat because they came on as lovers and they left as love birds. Drop a love bird in the chat for our match here on Hardly in Love. And if you want to check out the full episode, you got to go to Hardly in Love. I know we're going live on Hardly Initiated tonight. Many of y'all are probably confused. What is this show? We just letting y'all know what we doing. Hardly in Love is in full effect. We're about 7 to 8 episodes in right now. We just did a follow-up with 2 of our previous matches, Gauntlet and Anastasia. She's in Houston. He's in Atlanta. And they on the phone every day making it happen. And it sounds like things are moving in the right direction. So big shout out to them. It is very hard to have and find genuine love and connection out here, y'all. It's hard. It's tough. So that's why Hardly in Love, we coming in here. We're going to try to fill a very tough gap because I know y'all be acting holier than thou in the chat, but sometimes them nights get lonely. And I know you would like to have somebody that you can really rock with. So if you would, Keep in mind, we got a casting form. Pull up the casting form for the people, y'all.
Yeah.
This is where you go ahead and sign up. It's right there in the description. Sign up. We would love to have you guys join us on the show. We are doing our dating show. We got an all new concept, a love circuit coming to you this Thursday. But tonight is the single shout out. If you're just getting in the building, this one we have a good time with the lovers. We go ahead, we catch up with our old matches. We catch up with our old lovers that came on the show. And we also drop a link so you can come backstage and join us. So can we please go ahead?
I'm going to go ahead and drop that link.
Let's go ahead and drop the link.
I'm
if you
catching up
guys
late
want
on
to
that
come
one.
in and join us, we'll make sure we have the link in there a little bit earlier next time.
Right.
But make sure you guys come backstage and come on here. We want to showcase the lovers we have such a beautiful community here, y'all. What we're cultivating here is an incredible singles community. It's going to be mature, sexy, fun, exciting, and we're going to put together some genuine connection here all throughout the duration of this, so you guys stay tuned.
But check this out. So real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the video call-in link in the Hardly in Love chat. So we got about 400 people, close to 400 people in the Hardly in Love chat. So shout out to all the lovers joining us in the chat. And now I'm going to go over to my initiates. We got about 300 people in that chat. Guys, if we can just get everybody in the same chat. So if you are currently on Hardly initiated right now, I am literally pinning the link to the top of Hardly Initiated. All you got to do is click that link, and it's going to bring you right over here to join the lovers in the chat. Because we need to go really combine these groups. We'll be at 700 in the chat because we're about to have a good time tonight. So y'all need to join the Hardly in Love chat ASAP.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. And my moderators, that link there, I want you guys dropping that link all night. And if you want to become a moderator, because we still constantly looking for good moderators on this new channel, show me that you're dedicated. Tell these folks to like the video and subscribe regularly. Drop that link regularly. And when we see you active in the chat, helping us grow the community, we'll go ahead and mod you up as well, as this is a new and growing community.
And all my lovers in the chat, listen, just disregard. Don't listen. It's one chat for y'all. The chat, if you are on Hardly in Love YouTube channel right now, you are absolutely in the right place. I'm talking to our initiates over in the other chat, and they are headed to this chat.
Yes, right now, guys, we have 30. What is it now? How many subscribers are currently on Hardly in Love?
We got almost 3,700. So let's hit 30. Let's hit 4,000 if it's possible.
Let's hit 4,000 tonight, family. Let's go ahead and do it. So help us do that as we are growing another mission here with the Hardly in Love platform. We got some singles already backstage that we want to go ahead and showcase. Everybody backstage, turn your cameras on, please. I need your cameras on so we can get ready to bring our people up that are sitting backstage. Go ahead, Ryan. What you about to say?
I was about to join some people in the Hardly Initiated chat, but I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna leave the judgmental folks alone.
Oh, that's what they're doing?
Well, you know, I think it's kind of weird. It's such a spectrum of Christians these days, and a spectrum of people of faith, I think. So I think honestly, some people just kind of at the point where anything dating
is sin.
Is sin. Anything dating is sin.
They think dating is sin now.
Yeah, but you know that's kind of how it is. So I'm not even gonna address that. We just gonna stick to the people who understand that we having a good time, and single people can have a good time too.
Wow.
You know, so shout out to all the lovers in the chat. And again, initiates come over here and join.
Y'all gonna be living some lonely lives. Y'all think dating is sin. It's gonna be some lonely lives coming on.
How else do you meet people? You know?
I don't know, but we're gonna do it here in the best way we know how. In fact, I got a brother backstage. Let's bring my brother Izzy up here. I love showcasing the brothers of the community here. Izzy, welcome to Hardly in Love. What's popping with you, brother? You on mute, man. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself real quick.
What's going on? Happy to be here.
Bring 'em out.
What's popping with you, brother? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good. How y'all boys doing?
Oh, we good.
Yeah,
we good, brother.
He kind of look like Ice Cube a little bit, right?
Kind of got the ice. I can see that.
My childhood friend's mom says that.
I can see that. Kind of his son a little bit. Kind of like the son. Kind of like the son. Hey, check it out. For the people that don't know you, Izzy, go ahead, give me your age, your location, and your relationship status.
All right. So my name is Izzy. I am from St. Louis, Missouri, but I live in Houston, Texas. Okay. And I am 30 years old.
Okay. 30 years old. There you go. What's your relationship status?
Single.
And ever been married?
Never.
What about kids, Izzy?
No kids yet.
Okay.
When was your last relationship?
I had a situation a few months ago. It was like a little situationship, but I
Wait,
think
did
that's
you
about
say?
over
I
now.
think he said situationship. He was
No,
switching.
no.
No.
So Izzy, a few months ago, okay, situation. First off, tell us what made it a situationship. Like, why did you define it as a situationship?
Because me and her wasn't together, and it was just kind of like a bunch of back and forth. Not sex, got to throw that out there because I ain't trying to have the people at me, but just we were just dating as far as like going out, talking, texting, calling every day, that kind of thing.
Okay, but what was the deal? Was it her not interested in going a little further? Was it you, or how did that all work out?
I'm not gonna lie. I think honestly, I'm gonna put myself on blast. It low key might have been me a little bit. I
Okay.
feel like that I was kind of playing around, not as far as like. I think I just more so was trying to just like, how do I want to word this? I should have probably made the choice or made the initiative to like, what we doing with this. I think it might be some rejection a little bit there. I ain't gonna lie, or fear of rejection a little bit. So just being honest.
I get that. I think, I mean, all of us, men and women, have fears of rejection. I don't think that ever really goes away.
Yeah.
You just kind of got to dive into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you were speaking to her, and I'm not trying to dive too much into your past relationship, but honestly, it is it tells a lot about you. But when you were speaking to her and y'all talking and y'all texting, I mean, was that not enough signs there for you to know that she was interested?
Yeah, it was. I think that I laugh because somebody say he was interested. No, I was though. It was a thing. I think that for me, I just am just like I said, afraid to just push further. And a lot of times, a lot of men are really like that. They just won't say it and they'll just kind of dance around it. But with me being somebody who already is a content creator and tries to hold myself accountable as much as possible, I think that it's almost like you just froze up almost. It's like you wanted to go there, but then it's like, I think it's kind of that fear of things changing because it's going to be stuff that's drastically different than what it was previously.
Now this
Understood.
is a good
Understood.
this is a good conversation we have in here now because some of the sisters communicate that the brothers around even that 30-year-old age they kind of unsure
Yeah.
when it comes to long-term relationships. Are you ready for a serious long-term relationship right now?
I am now. I had before this last situation, it was one that was long distance in 2021, and she lived in Dallas, and that one, I live in Houston, so that was right around the corner. And I was a little younger then, and that's still them days of drinking, especially in Houston,
Right.
every weekend you at the club, every Sunday, Saturday at brunch, and it just was like she wanted to be serious, and I was just kind of like playing around. But where I'm at now, especially where my faith and stuff, I think it's about that time. Not, I don't want to say about that time because people say it's about that time like it's a clock that goes off. I think it's more so for me like just where I'm at now.
No, I know what you mean, brothers.
No, it is about that time.
Yeah,
I
like
get that.
you get to a place where you ready to build something.
Right.
You ready to grow something. You ready to expand something. And because the casual life, it doesn't go far at all. And I'm curious because I don't think the ladies got a chance to know this because I love making sure I showcase my bachelors. How tall are you, brother?
6'3".
Oh,
Wow. Can we put?
Shit.
Yo, we
They
got
like that one there.
we got to
The
put his
ladies like
IG
that
up.
one.
You got an IG? Can you show your IG with
We
us?
gotta put. Oh, my bad. I'm tripping, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm tripping tonight, y'all.
Let's pull
Hold
your
on.
IG up. Yo, Izzy's cool. Izzy is cool.
Nah,
cool, brother.
facts.
And
Izzy's
Izzy,
good.
30 years old, no kids, in the prime of your life.
Give us your Instagram out loud real quick, please, Izzy.
_ Izzy Bake Oven.
Izzy Bake Oven.
Izzy Bake Oven.
Is it unlocked? You got a private IG?
Yeah. It's unlocked.
There you go. Hold on one second. I'm pulling it up right now.
What you a chef or something? Izzy, what's going on?
No. It's a whole story behind the whole Izzy Baker thing.
What's under that? Hey, what's under that hat? What's under that hat?
No, I got hair. I just ain't got a haircut.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. You got a full head of hair.
I thought you was like Lil Ty down there. They ain't know if we was cousins. They ain't know what was going on.
I'm crying.
I got it right here. I got it pulled up. So let's check it out here because my brother here. Okay.
Wait, we got to start from the top. You moving fast, bro. You moving
Okay,
fast.
hold
Start from
on,
the
wait.
top.
Let's start from the top then.
Okay, mental health ghostwriter and podcaster. Okay, a ghostwriter. Give us.
Yeah.
Oh, ghostwrite books, ebooks. Okay, so you pretty much build the like everything behind what the people actually bring to the market.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
dope.
There you go. There you go. You got
Now, this is the thing. You know, some of the ladies get a little apprehensive about dating the podcasters. You know, you can ask Ty and myself about that. So I mean,
as soon as you say
yeah.
podcast, be like, oh Lord,
Right,
here we
right,
go.
right. So what's your podcast about? You're not selling crack to the kids, are you?
No. So here's the thing with my podcast. I actually started my podcast before the hype. I started mine in 2018. Before it became like the, you know, it seemed like around like the pandemic, everybody started. But my
Yeah.
podcast is called PSA, the Mental Health Podcast. It's a podcast that caters to young millennial men who struggle with making healthy decisions. So on the podcast, I interview, it's some solo episodes, of course, but I interview those in the mental health and wellness space, therapists, nutritionists, anxiety coaches, things of that nature, upcoming rapper who just want to talk about his mental health. But those who I basically pick the brains of people on camera about these topics and things we struggle with, and it just goes from there.
That's actually really dope.
That's
Okay.
he doing something good for the community. Ladies.
Yeah,
You
and-
see, he's trying to change lives out here, ladies.
After he changed his life. So
Right.
give us some idea, Izzy, in terms of what you looking for in a potential partner. Let the ladies know what's ideal for you.
Well, definitely she got to be a Christian. You know, a lot of people try to date people that's different religions. And I tell people all the time, if you're a Buddhist, date a Buddhist. You're a Christian, date a Christian. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to make people convert. But definitely a woman who is, you know, confident, you know, definitely a woman who has a great sense of humor, who is about, you know, I'm all for a woman. I love to see a working woman for sure, but in the same breath, I'm not going to say 50-50. I don't necessarily believe in that or going down that road to that, but because the man is supposed to spoil a woman. But even with that, women still spoil men too. They just may not be paying the bills, but they still taking care of the dude with other stuff. So people leave that out.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay.
I like women who are content creators because they kind of get that world. So, because sometimes it looks a little different. Like I had a discussion when I was at Podfest recently, and a lady was, this dude he was telling about his wife was like basically trying to say like he went out of town for a trip, but this is a, you know, a networking thing. So it was kind of like she didn't really understand it. So women who just kind of get that world of content creation and definitely understanding mental health. People think mental health, they think of mental illness, but the definition of mental health is the study of how we act, think, and feel. So although I'm not the expert, I'd like to go get the experts. And definitely a woman who is, I don't want to be cheesy and say know how to cook, because I can cook a little bit, but you know, definitely know how to cook. Definitely, I'm not gonna say she gotta go to the gym, but I would like, because she ain't got, I'm not the most fittest person. I'm definitely, you know, I've lost 65 pounds.
Wow.
So those pictures are actually a little older.
Yeah. Let's scroll
but-
back up to the recent photos and check out the date. I'm trying to see, you know, what's in between the past few months, 90 days. That's what
Right
we
here.
want to look
This
at.
is what we got right here.
Okay.
27 weeks ago. 27 weeks. We going more recent.
So we talking about within 12 or
Four,
so weeks.
4 weeks right here. This 4 weeks.
Okay.
4 weeks, my brother. And honestly, man, my brother, it looks like you into fashion. You look like you know how to dress. You know, you taking care of yourself. I'm gonna be
Appreciate
honest with you, brother. I'm gonna be honest, ladies. Listen, we gonna come backstage. I like once the Bachelor shows himself on Hardly in Love, he's always a bachelor on Hardly in Love. So you know, if you like what you see, let me know, ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on here. You can send us a little chat in the Zoom. You know, I like to have a little conversation with Izzy. We can make something happen. That's what this is about. Connection, collaboration. Okay. You ever like the ladies? What do you think about the ladies that we bring on the show, Izzy? Is there any lady in particular that you had an eye for that you probably would like to?
I'm not gonna lie, they all I ain't seen I haven't seen an ugly one. They all very attractive. Nobody all of them are very attractive, and I like that the fact that no matter where they are spiritually, they're at least growing. So whether they're a babe or whether they're mature, you can definitely tell like the main goal is still Christ. You know, so that's really where I'm at right now, especially too.
I like Izzy, man. Izzy is cool.
Izzy's
You know, it
cool.
actually surprised me that you said you were apprehensive with the young lady because you come off as confident. So I guess that must have been something going on with her in particular. So, we'll just leave her in the past.
Well, Harley in Love just got my dog confident over these last few weeks.
So we're gonna find you somebody just right. Ladies, listen, if you digging Izzy, all you gotta do is click the link in the description and you can jump in the back and get your opportunities to speak to him.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. They all backstage. They all backstage right now. Backstage is popping. We got the link in the description.
Yeah.
Moderators, drop the link for the people that don't know how they can go ahead and join the chat. Let's go ahead and join that chat. Come backstage, my lovers.
And guys, very important. What we want you to do, super chats all night. Anything over $10, we're gonna read live on there. But while we got these singles coming up, why don't you just go ahead and send over a super chat if you got a question or concern? Because sometimes me and Tyshawn miss out on the big questions. So if you want to make sure we stay on point, all you got to do, put the name of the person that you got the question for, send it over. We're gonna read it live on there to make sure that we address all your concerns for these singles. And shout out to Izzy.
I heard somebody in there say, "Where's Slave of Christ with the super chats?" Y'all can't be banking on Slave of Christ.
Yeah,
Y'all got to
right,
send the
right.
super chats over. Keep the conversation flowing.
Let me tell you, Slave of Christ,
Yeah, absolutely.
cashing out on the super chat.
And honestly, just really great as far as the questions he asked. Just really great super
And
chats
the
all the
comments
time.
is funny.
Absolutely.
But guys, we got about 300 people in the Harley Initiated chat, and we got almost 500. We broke a record this past Thursday, and we had 900 in the chat.
Yep.
900 in the chat, guys. Let's get to 1,000 tonight. We almost an hour in. I know after 9 o'clock it pumps up. It's gonna jump up about 300 at 9 o'clock. I guess y'all like the late night. But everybody that's right now watching on Harley Initiated, we want you to go look at the top of the chat. It's a YouTube link. We want you to click that link, and that's gonna bring you over to the sister channel Harley in Love, which is everything about dating, relationships, and singles. And this is the thing, relationships is how we got our bones in content creating.
It is.
So it's only right that we started a channel specifically dedicated to dating.
I mean, because this is one of the biggest problems in our community, man.
Yeah.
It's our families, it's our relationships. It's dating, it's connecting, it's finding people who align with our values, our morals, with our vision. And it's very, very hard to do. So we we took it upon ourselves. We're going to build a community ourselves. They say it ain't out there. We're going to build it ourselves. All right?
I agree with that. And honestly, a lot of the stuff is a little bit too ratchet for me.
It's a lot of ratchetry out here.
But the people that we have, they like people my speed.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And this platform ain't going to be no more ratchet than me. Right?
Exactly.
But
we're a little edgy.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. But that's all good. We got some people backstage coming up. I want to bring one of my sisters up, man. Can I go ahead? Let's bring this sister been patient backstage. She was actually backstage for quite some time. Bring Miss Nelly up on this joint. Look, she already smiling in the back.
You put a miss on it.
I mean, she put a miss on it.
Okay.
Let's get her name when she come up here. What's up with you, Miss Nelly?
Hello. I'm good. How are you guys?
We doing
I'm
good.
blessed.
That accent coming in.
It's an accent there, right? Wait, Miss Nelly, it's like a little lag on you. What you got, that Boost Mobile Wi-Fi? Oh no.
I'm trying to play my Wi-Fi.
She got that delay on her. Baby, we got to get you some really good Wi-Fi. Hey, everybody send some super chats over for Nelly Wi-Fi.
Right. She might actually be in the South America or something.
Where you at? Because this Wi-Fi not hitting. I might have to put you backstage. It's like a little 3-4 second lag on it. What's going on with it? Where you at?
Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and sign up with my phone.
All right, look, Miss Nelly, look. Go, hold on, wait. Go backstage real quick, Miss Nelly.
She getting on the phone real quick.
Yeah. Go backstage,
get on that
Miss
phone,
Nelly.
Miss Nelly. We'll bring you back up.
Get it back here. We got Ruth backstage. Bring Ruth up here real quick. Y'all bet. Look, I need 4G. Nothing less than 4G, y'all. All right.
Shout out to
Google
Dre.
Fiber plugs in.
Shout out to Dre in the chat and all the mods in the chat. I think Olivia was going in there. Janelle been going in on both. She on both, jumping from both chats, holding it down. So
Big
shout out to all the mods.
out to the mods right now, really putting in that work right now. We got Ruth on here. Welcome to Harley in Love, Ruth. How you doing, sister?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We doing good, Ruth.
We doing good. Ruth, go ahead and introduce yourself to the lovers in the chat.
Beautiful smile, Ruth.
Give me your name, your age, and your location.
Best money well spent, okay? Because I had braces for like 2 years. So.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so I am Ruth. I live in Dallas, Texas, but I'm from Florida, Orlando, Florida. I'm 37, single, no kids. What else? I'm a project manager by trade. And what else do you want to know? I don't know.
You know, Ruth, I'm looking at that. All I can see is here and up. And I just got a feeling you got some height on you. How tall are you, Ruth?
I'm like 5'7", a little over 5'7".
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
5'7", that's cool.
Yeah.
No, that's
So
tall.
for-
Taller for a woman.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Do you find, what's your height preference on these guys?
I mean, I would prefer if you can look at my father in the eye and he's 6'2".
Oh,
But-
come on, Ruth. You discriminating like
But,
that?
but no.
What's the
But
height
if I-
minimum? Give me the minimum.
Minimum is 5'10".
5'10".
Man.
Minimum
So,
is 5'10".
so the 5'9" brothers ain't got a shot.
You heard that, Lano? We out. We out, Lano. We out. Nothing we can do, Lano. We out of there. Okay, Ruth. I see you. I see you coming disrespecting us on the platform.
I mean, I've given the short kings a chance and they fumble every time. So
Wow.
I decided to stick
what-
to my minimum.
What is it about the short guys that you say they fumble? What is it about them?
So from what I've heard is that shorter men enjoy dating taller women because it attracts other women. So it's like you kind of step outside of your standard and your boundary and then they mess it up. So I'm just kind of, I don't necessarily want to do that again.
Wow.
So hold on. You had a brother who was dating you just to be more attractive to you. Experienced that, or because you said I heard that. Did you hear it or you experienced it?
And was he shorter than you, or was he just shorter than 5'10"?
He was short. We were about the same height. He might have been like 5'6". And he was interested. And we had a candid conversation about, I'm not necessarily into shorter men. But I did ask him, like, because I was actually impressed that he was bold enough to, like, really kind of come after me. And so he explained that he normally goes for taller women. Like, that's all he dates, because either women want to know, other women want to know, why is this tall woman with you? You must have money. And then men are also looking at you like, oh, he must have money in order to be with her. So it was more so about attracting, like what it looked like, attracting other women, and then of course the respect of men. So
Wait, hold on. I'm laughing at this because Ruth really tried this dude up. So Ruth, he comes up to you. He expresses interest, and in return, you let him know, I don't typically date short dudes.
He asked why. I declined, and then he asked why, and I told him I'll keep it real with you. Like, I don't necessarily date short men.
Wow.
Or men who are shorter than me.
Ruth
It's just an attractive piece. No, I'm very blunt. Like, I don't want to waste anyone's time. But it's just an attraction thing for me. Like, I'm attracted to men who are taller than me because it makes me feel like you're bigger than me.
I don't want no scrub.
Yeah,
clear.
That's
clear.
a real thing. The sexual polarity and attraction that comes from the height difference is scientific.
It's unmatched.
Yeah.
It's really unmatched. Honestly, I like the way Ruth talked. Though we might have to get Ruth on one of these dating shows.
Because Ruth goes
Because
like,
Ruth is that's
get
short for
out of here,
ruthless.
you little.
She's ruthless. That's what Ruth is. Ruth. Okay. So while we on the page of keeping it real, you look just by the way you speak, your demeanor, I can tell you got your business together. You're in project management, correct?
Correct.
Will you date a brother that's making less income than yourself?
Yeah, that's one of the things that, like, I don't have a specific number around like what I would date. I think the quality of man that I typically like anyways, just wouldn't be stuck at a certain number, right? So for me, it's about like evolution. Like, are you consistently improving yourself? And finances are part of that. So I haven't always made great money, like it took me time to kind of get to where I am. So I don't necessarily have a number, but I do know that, like, you just kind of know there's a certain quality about a man when he's ambitious that he's like, I mean, there's no other option but to, have a good quality of life.
Interesting. Okay. And Ruth, what about kids? You want kids?
I do, like tomorrow.
Understood.
It'd be like that. I mean, what's the situation? When was your last relationship, Ruth?
Last kind of.
And by the way, Ruth, while you telling me this, give me an Instagram so I could pull your IG up and start looking at it while I'm talking to you. So what's your IG?
Here's the thing. I'm not on IG anymore. Like, I got off in September because I was on a little sabbatical. I was fasting, and I just never got back on. I didn't really feel like it.
Well, what's the best way?
What you on?
I'm on TikTok.
Okay, there you go.
Pull up TikTok.
You doing one of them little TikTok dances?
Not really.
Okay.
I have a few TikToks. If you look up, it's The Lovers Lane, The Lovers LAINE.
What's that about?
Hold on.
I used to have a
Yeah.
blog. Yeah.
Okay. Because what it is, Ruth, we just want to get like a full body idea of exactly how you look.
And, I mean, and not even that. I just want to get a good brand of what's going on. The Lovers Lane, LANE,
LAINE.
LAINE. And what?
Yeah.
The Lovers Lane. And is that all together?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when I got to pull it up, Lano.
And I
But
don't
what-
think we got this. Ruth, did we get what you're looking for in a man?
No, but it's pretty straightforward. I feel like someone who is kind, respectful, is intentional. I absolutely a Christian. That's a deal breaker for me as well. Someone who's fun, forward thinking. Like I'm an intellectual, so I do love to have like deep conversations. So if you can string a couple words and sentences together, that'd be great. What else? Someone who's just not a stick in the mud. Like you can have a good time with some discretion. Someone chill as well. Like I'm pretty laid back.
Okay. And when was your last relationship?
Probably in 2019.
That was some time ago. What
It was some time ago.
Yeah. What have you been doing since? Have you been dating, or did you take a break, or what's been the situation?
I think I took a break. I mean, if I'm very honest, like I just haven't put in the effort to date as much. And then I don't know, I just haven't been living life. And then I woke up and years went by and I was still single. So I'm trying to be more intentional. But the thing is, like, I hate the dating apps. Dallas is very small. So either, I don't know, everyone I come across, either it's already kind of muddy. The water's already muddy. Someone's dated someone. Everyone's dated each other, basically. And it's just a really small pool here, too. So I don't know. I'm just trying to position myself in different arenas outside of the dating apps. And then I'm very candid with people when I meet them. Like, hey, I'm single if you know anybody.
Wow. Okay.
She trying to get matched up. That's what's going down.
I like that. Like I
said, I'm trying to be intentional this time around.
Tell us the guy that you're looking for. I mean, what age range does he fall into?
Gosh. Okay. So I tend to like them younger, but it's not working for me. So
younger, like what?
The youngest I dated recently was 30, and that didn't work out. But the youngest I'll probably go now is like 32, I think. 32, 33, I feel like that's a kind of a good range for a man to kind of feel secure and feel like, grounded in themselves. And then the oldest will probably like 44.
Okay. So
what is it about the younger guys though? Like why is it that you have a preference for the younger guys?
They're fun. They're fun. They aim to please. They're not as guarded and not as like tainted, I guess, by life. Like, I don't know. I just feel like older men, especially, they kind of come off a little bitter sometimes, whether it's, I don't know if it's their dating experience or the case. Of the younger ones, they're just full of life. They're just, they're open, they're ready. And I need someone who can kind of keep up.
Now, if I
shots fired on my older brothers, shots fired.
If me and Ty said something like that, we'd be misogynist. but I understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. And I've heard a lot of ladies say that. They say like the older guys, they just kind of got these old spirits about themselves.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is. Like the minute they hit that threshold of 40, it's like the jeans start getting some creases in there. The draw slower. The conversation. I'm sorry.
They just lose all swag. All swagger goes right out the window.
But you gotta work hard at that to keep it going.
To keep
young,
that
youthful
to try
spirit.
to keep fly. Because young is really it's a mindset.
Yeah, ladies gotta work hard at that too now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, both.
So, like, I don't feel my age. I have to remind myself a lot. Like, I'm 37. Like, we're grown now, but I don't know what it is. Like, they call me Miss Ruth a lot, and I just, it makes me feel old.
Auntie Ruth.
I don't know why they doing that. Why you think they doing that, Ruth? Yeah.
I think I don't know. It's something about the mid-40s. They just Miss Ruth. I don't know if it's just. I think they're just being polite, but
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Have you been watching the Harley and Love episodes, or you new to Harley and Love right now?
I'm new. I'm new to Harley and Love. I'm not new to Harley Initiated.
Understood. Well, look, keep an eye out for the bachelors that we bringing on. All the bachelors that we bringing on are available. You know, me and Ryan are the matchmakers of the platform here. So anything you like, we like, and we could potentially make happen. You might even need to go to the episodes in the back. You've seen Gauntlet, you know what I'm saying? That came on episode. We bringing some brothers on here. We bringing some brothers on here.
Okay, we'll see what else
In
you got.
fact, you might need to want to be on here on Thursday. We doing a men's panel. Ladies, we doing a men's panel this upcoming Thursday. I got them brothers, them bachelors coming up on this joint. So it's going to be a very, very good time. So y'all want to tune in for that one.
Big facts. And go ahead and call in, guys. I'm going to drop that video link in the chat again, and I'm going to pin it to the top if you're in the Harley in Love chat. And to everybody that's in the Harley Initiated chat, and again, shout out to my initiates. I'm going to pin the YouTube link to this live stream on the Harley and Love platform, guys. It's a completely different YouTube channel with a completely different viewership, subscribership, and content. So it's all about dating. It's all about relationships and single and finding matches. So, guys, I'm going to pin that link to the top of the chat. All I want you to do is click it, because right now we got about over 300 people in the Harley Initiated chat, and then the main chat for the night, the Harley and Love platform, we just hit 500. So shout out to the 500 lovers in the chat.
500 lovers is in the chat, and we only getting started, guys. Very, very, very excited about what's happening here. Ruth, thank you so much for coming up on here, having a good time with us. Promise me you're going to stay active in the community, okay? Don't fade to black. I want you to stay here with us. It's a community, Ruth, okay?
I got you. Just keep bringing the bachelors. That's it.
You know what?
This was
She's
your
right,
introduction.
though.
This was
She's
your
right.
this was your
Okay.
introduction to the community. This was a strategic play having you here, Ruth, okay? So make sure,
Okay.
I would like to see you on Thursday. You in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Man,
Dallas.
Houston and Dallas is like, it's crazy.
I've heard that what she said about Dallas quite a bit, just a smaller community. But it is some dope black people in Dallas. But Houston is my favorite.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, Houston's my
Absolutely. Well, check it out, Ruth. You be absolutely blessed, sweetie. We're going to go ahead and keep bringing these lovers up on here backstage. You guys go ahead and join backstage. The link is in the chat. Keep dropping it. First of all, I got some very consistent brothers that I see. I want to just take a minute out to give a shout out to some of the lovers that I've been seeing be consistent. I see Nolan in the chat being consistent. I see Joshua in the chat being consistent. I see Brandon in the chat being consistent. First of all, I want y'all to become, actual, lovers.
Join the
Get a
membership.
badge next to your name. At least swag out. You know what I'm saying? While y'all in here.
And we
But
got
even
the
more
we
than
got
that.
the emojis getting ready to drop soon, too.
Oh,
We
the
working on
emojis
those.
dropping.
We
I
working on
love
those.
that. But even more than that, fellas, I want y'all to come backstage, man. Let's go ahead. I really like just meeting my brothers, a part of the community here. It's easy, especially while it's small here. We got a super chat that came in. Let's read that before we bring the next person.
Can we
up.
bring Nelly back up? And shout out to Southern Belle, who is an official initiate. She got that white badge, so she brand new to it. She really an
Oh, I
inaugural
see it.
member. She really an inaugural member,
Wow.
guys. We literally have about 10 members, I think. So, guys, join.
Yeah.
Southern Belle says, I've noticed a lot for men over 40 are more guarded, too serious, and lack spontaneity. My best relationships were guys a little bit younger than myself, and I'm 44.
Wow.
So the younger fellas, I wonder what Southern Belle's consider a little younger. Is that like 40, like 38?
She said a little younger than myself, and I'm 44.
Yeah, so I guess it's like
So,
5 years. Is that a little younger? You think?
I can imagine probably. She probably swinging for that sweet spot under 40.
Shout out to Joshua. Yo, Joshua. He did not find. Listen, Joshua did not find a match last week, but I'm confident. Because some real life ladies told me they watched the show and they like Joshua.
Oh, Josh,
So yeah.
I heard a lot of ladies was actually choosing on you. The chat it's a lot of groupthink and mob work in here.
Mob work.
But big shout out to my brother Josh, man. I'm really rooting for my brother
he's
Josh.
an
Come
initiate
backstage
and a
anytime
lover.
you want.
Yeah, anytime.
Anytime you want to come backstage, rock it out, come backstage here with us. And go ahead and bring my sister Nelly up here.
Shout out to Southern Belle. She said under 40. That's what she like.
She said she like it under 40.
Nelly is back.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yeah,
really good.
that's that.
Yeah,
What? You got
that's
that?
speedy.
That's that 5G.
Listen, stop trying to play my Wi-Fi.
What's up with you? I hear that. I hear this accent. Where you from?
I am Dominican from the Bronx, but I live in Dallas right now.
Okay.
She got that Cardi B going on
Dally
right
right
there.
now.
She got that Cardi B
Dally right
going on
now.
right there. I hear. I hear. Give me your name.
I'm the holy version of Cardi B.
The holy
holy
version of
version.
Cardi B.
Okay. What? Okay.
I didn't think that could exist right there. The holy version of Cardi B. Hold on.
Yeah,
this,
but-
this for you right here.
So Nelly, I'm curious about that. What makes you the holy version?
I don't know, because I'm a Christian.
Okay.
And I no longer speak like her. Before I met Christ, I used to be a potty mouth, and Cardi B was my girl. But now that I met Christ, I don't do that no more.
And how old are you, by the way, Nelly?
I'm 35.
Okay. When did you start really getting this? Getting it all together?
About 3 years ago, end
3 years
of
ago.
2021.
Wow. Okay. And I'm curious about this, kind of off track a little bit, but that art, is that you?
Yes,
Okay. So is that what you full time do? Or is it a hobby?
this is just a hobby. It came with the gifts of the Holy Spirit. After I started following God and refocusing myself, He started gifting me all of these talents that I don't know where it came from.
Incredible.
Incredible.
So,
Okay.
So God opened up the talents, the box of gifts that keep giving.
Took that ratchet up out of her and gave her some gifts.
Yep. Yep. No, you got to make room for the talent. You got to make room. So she did that. Congratulations.
That's true. That's absolutely true. You got some kids?
Yes, I have 2 kids. I have a daughter who's 18 and is currently pregnant, so I'm about to be a grandma. And I have an 11-year-old son.
Okay. Well,
Grandma's
listen,
getting finer and finer out here. I tell you that
I'm
much.
telling you, it's getting out of control out here. Okay. And when was your last relationship?
About 3 years ago.
Wow. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, because you said you found God 3 years ago, got out of this relationship 3 years ago. Did those things kind of come together? Did one inspire the other?
Yes. When you start finding God starts removing things from you, and this was very toxic, very not godly, and I started praying for God to remove him, and He did. That was mid 2021. Then by the end of 2021, I met somebody who was really good. He was older. I do like older men. I think older men are what's up. But God told me that he wasn't it. He was the most good thing that has happened to me in a long time. I dated him for a few months, but he was in the midst of getting a divorce. So it wasn't it for me.
Understood. And you said you like older men. Give us some more details. I'll let you speak for yourself. What's the age range?
45 to 50-ish.
This is good news for the older brothers.
45 to 50.
So this
I've
is like-
never heard 45 to 50, by the way.
Well, this is
coming from a preferred age range, just to be clear.
Well, it's 10 to 15 years. So
I don't
she's
care.
added additional
No,
5.
when women get up there, they start going backwards. That's
Now-
what they start doing.
Okay, now this is interesting, Nelly. So let us know where the preferred age range, why is that your preference?
Every relationship or situationship I've been with have always been older men. I think that they just know what they want. People that are older, they more settle, and I always liked older men.
Have you liked any of the brothers that we brought up? Well, have you been tuned into what we've been doing here these last couple episodes?
No, yesterday I watched the first episode, so I still have to do some catching up. But I like what I'm seeing so far.
Okay. And so we gotta get
got
some
older brothers, right? I mean,
Not too many of them.
we brought Benny on. Benny was like the star older brother.
Yeah.
I didn't see
yeah.
Benny.
But hold on, wait. You like Chocolate Brothers?
Yes, I do.
Is that like your preference?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
That's good news.
That's really good news.
Yeah. I just assume I always assume.
If you watching Hall Initiated, you like Chocolate Brothers.
You like chocolate church, chocolate cake, chocolate brothers, everything chocolate.
Everything chocolate.
Everything chocolate.
Yes.
This is good news.
Nelly, why is that? What started? When did chocolate hit your palate?
Always. I think the only person that I've been with that hasn't been a chocolate person is my daughter's father. He's Dominican. Other than that, I've always been with black men.
Okay.
Understood.
There you go. So the brothers, listen.
Never
y'all
went
see
back.
what's going on. Y'all can come backstage if you want, brothers.
Yeah.
The link is right here in the chat. So any of my brothers, we got some very beautiful women in here.
Well, I gotta see, because I guess we got a little bit, but Nelly, give us a little bit more of what you're looking for in a man.
And before you do that, give me your IG real quick, Nelly.
All right. It's MISZ like zebra, N the number 3, LLY, the number 4, the letter U.
Wait, first of all, why you gave us? Come on now.
What she give you?
This project of a name that you got here? But I found it. Let's pull it up. Let's see what we got here. Model, dancer, painter, baker, recruiter, leader, and future wifey. She letting them know when she stand with
Hey,
it.
you gotta put that in there.
And don't forget Jesus. It's all in there. Everything about it is all in there, packed tight. Well, who in this vape right here?
Well, that was my life before Christ.
Wait.
Oh,
This is you?
Yes.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me. This is you?
This is incredible. I thought that was somebody else.
No, this is a transformation.
Nelly, you should do it on the other show.
Hold on.
This is incredible. So how much? Oh, I see. The diet, the vaping, all of that factored into the, kind of your lifestyle, the weight. How much weight did you lose?
I was 413 pounds.
No, you
Oh
was.
my goodness.
I just don't believe that.
413.
Because I'm looking at you now. You glowing. You look healthy. I can see your facial features real nice. You look completely.
You look like you ain't
different.
nothing but like 140, 145
and
right
you
now.
look like you've always been
I'm
like that.
140.
You 140?
Thank you. Yes.
You went from 410 to 140. How long did that take?
I got gastric sleeve 2021, and I've been on a journey of losing weight. So from 2021 to now.
Wow,
Yo, everybody put
that's incredible.
put transform in the chat right now. I want to see
Yo, that-
transform in the chat.
Man, let me tell you, that last dude, he heard.
Oh yeah, no,
He heard right now.
he don't deserve. Because if he started with this woman right here, I'm looking at the top left. He don't even know what to do with this other one. Like they different people. They different people.
We need to get that I'm delivered on this one.
Oh yeah,
we
absolutely.
gotta get that. We gotta add
Yeah,
that
'cause
on.
that wasn't the right sound for this right
That's
here.
what I'm
This the
saying. No, that's the
transformation.
old. That's the old Nelly. That's the old Nelly. She on that new now.
Nah, she is on that new. This is because look at this woman. I mean, what do people say when they see you now?
People don't believe it. Even my family, they're like, I don't remember you that way. Like, yeah.
Yo, it takes an incredible amount of discipline because even I know a lot of people that get the gastric sleeve, they end up relapsing. A lot of them end up relapsing because they just, they never develop the habits of discipline of, eating right and, fighting their flesh essentially. So for you
But
to
it
be
all
able,
started with prayer, sorry that I interrupt you. It just all started with prayer. Once you ask the Holy Spirit to help you, he will literally help you. That's what happened with me. I was in the lowest part of my life and I couldn't even afford to get the gastric sleeve. And that's how I started asking God, please help me to lose weight. I promise you that I will try a relationship with you. And he was like, bet. That's how he arrested me and transformed my life inside out.
He
I'm,
sure did.
I'm proud of you. I'm
Yeah.
super proud of you, Nelly. Shout out to you, man. I'm inspired actually. I'm hitting the gym tomorrow with a different energy tomorrow in the gym.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Nelly, we getting ready to let you go in a second, but before we do, and we're gonna find somebody for you, Nelly, for sure. We're gonna find because the brothers, the 50-year-old brothers, they like a 35. That's a young thing right there.
Yeah,
they
nah,
like
it
that.
is. Nah, oh for sure.
So that's gonna be easy for us, Nelly. So real quick, give us some of the attributes and some of the characteristics that you're looking for in a potential partner.
He must love Jesus. He must be submitted to Christ, not like, I believe in Christ. I'm in a journey of spirituality. That's cute for some, but I am looking for purpose. I believe that being together is to fulfill God's purpose here on earth. So I'm looking for somebody that is searching for his purpose, who is searching for his perfect match. Somebody that knows what he wants, not somebody that is just trying to see what's up.
And let me
That's
ask you
easy.
this. Let's keep it real a little bit. Tell me about these qualities, right? Because it seems like you in shape now. Is it important to you that this is now also a brother who's fit?
No.
Okay, so fitness.
All of this is superficial. I'm looking for somebody that is more connected to God and is submitted to God, because then the Holy Spirit is the perfect match. He will tell us if we are a match, if there is purpose for each other. All of this will pass.
I think, man, I'm gonna make a call, man, because I just feel like
Who you got? Who you got in mind?
I really think Benny will be dope.
Well,
Let me ask you: there's a height requirement?
Mm-mm.
Well, let me ask you. Actually, I think this is important. I think it's important.
Go ahead.
Now, we got a brother that loves Jesus, but now he is a virgin. He's 48
what?
years old. He's a virgin.
He's never had
Okay.
sex.
Yes, he's never had sex. 48 years old. Is that something, just that alone? Is that something that you might be open to?
That sounds like a lie.
No. No, Nelly. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Again,
Don't you doubt the Holy Spirit. Don't you do that.
So yes, it does indeed sound like a lie, but I can't put. I mean, I don't
does
know.
sound like a lie.
It does sound like a lie, but it's not a lie. It's not a lie. I truly believe that he's serious. He's a PK kid or a PK.
Yeah.
So he grew up as a pastor's kid. His parents has been married, for 30, 40 some odd years. So this is kind of, how he is. He's a handsome brother, confident brother. I'm sure he has no problem. He's calling him right now. I'm sure he has no problem with having a conversation with you. But is that something that you might be open to?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
The
let's-
journey of waiting, so we
Okay.
can both be virgin together.
I don't know.
I like that.
I'm trying to be aggressive because I'm very aggressive. So I'm like literally
Yeah.
calling the brother
Listen to
now.
the phone ring.
Forwarded to an automatic message.
Leave a voicemail for him.
I'm gonna
Leave a
leave a
voicemail.
little
Voice
message. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need a little message.
Well, Nelly, Nelly, we gonna make something shake, and if it's not Benny, then it'll be another eligible brother. So be patient with us. Hang tight in the back, and we'll see about bringing you over. We find somebody, and if not, of course, we got every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:00. We looking, okay?
All right. Well, they got my Instagram. They can just hit the DM. But before you hit my DM, please pray and ask the Holy Spirit. Let the Holy Spirit guide you. Thank you very much.
Say pray on that.
She said, "Pray on this brother here."
I like Nelly.
Hey, no, Nelly. Let me tell you something. Again, I'm super proud of you, Nelly. I'm super proud of you. I'm super proud of you. Just stay backstage for me. I don't know. Maybe we can make some things happen. Just stay backstage for me, please, Nelly. Okay?
Yeah.
All
All
right.
All right, later, Nelly.
And, it's kind of wild. I mean, I feel like at least every episode we have one like literally life-changing transformation.
No, we do.
That comes up. I don't know if that's just a part of the community, if that's just what people own, but
Yeah.
or Harley and Love just attract those people who really making major things happen in their life. But that was really dope. Man.
No, it was
Shout out to Nelly.
incredibly dope. It was incredibly dope. Those things really inspired me, man. The community,
Yeah.
you guys inspire me. I love hearing about you guys' testimonies and transformations. We gonna keep getting it going. By the way, for everybody that just got in here, it's single shout out tonight.
Right.
It's Tuesday night here, Tuesday night at 8 p.m. and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Hardly in Love will be going live. So anybody on any other channel, I want you to come here and join us on Tuesday and Thursday nights. What just got to you?
You know what? See, guys, so y'all really got to send over these super chats. So y'all really lucky that we digging into these things, because I think they talking about Benny or Terrell. I forgot about T, man. I forgot about Terrell.
Why am I going blank?
Pastor Terrell.
Oh,
Yeah. He really loves Jesus.
Pastor Terrell? Why we
Yeah.
didn't think of Pastor Terrell?
I don't know. I think that's a good match.
How we didn't?
He's in her age range. He's cool. I feel like,
That's a pastor.
and where's he from?
And they
Where-
both got big transformations.
Yeah, and I feel like Pastor Terrell, he's from Jersey.
I don't know where Pastor Terrell from.
I gotta think about that, but they kind of got that, from upstate.
And they got that
secret-
edge. It's an
Yeah,
edge
that
to him.
edge. I agree with
They
you.
got an edge to him. Hold on, wait. I'm calling Pastor Terrell right now. And this how we do, y'all. This
Yeah.
is what Harley and Love is gonna be.
We
Y'all
need
not
that-
gonna really be used to something like this. So it's dialing right now. I don't even know if this is legal. Pastor Terrell, just so we could be clear, I have you on live right now on Harley and Love. You know we love you on Harley and Love, so I had to hit you up. How you doing
We
tonight,
got you
brother?
live, Pastor T.
Man, I'm blessed. What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Man, Pastor T, listen, I have a really, incredible woman that I know I'm jumping in the middle of your night. I would just like for you to hop on and just see if we could potentially have a conversation for just a few minutes if you available and open. I know it's intrusive, but what's your schedule looking like tonight, brother?
I could be on in a few minutes.
Let's get it.
Thank you, Pastor T. We love you.
Yeah, you touched that. I said anytime y'all need me, the answer is yes.
You did say that.
Yeah,
You're keeping your word. He's a
first
man of his word, ladies.
And he's an integral community member at this point.
No.
Like Pastor Terrell got a whole storyline.
At this point.
He got a whole storyline.
Now he does. Hey, Pastor T, listen, you got the link. It's that same link. Just jump back in when you get a chance.
Okay.
All right. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. We about to have a little fun up on this joint tonight. We about to have a little fun up in this joint
So
tonight.
I'm actually dropping a poll real quick. Do y'all think Terrell or Benny is the right match for Nelly?
And by the way, because for those of you who missed it, Harley initiated. I know my initiates ain't here. We actually did a 6-woman panel. We had one brother date 6 ladies, and it comes to find out, the brother was a pastor, Pastor Terrell. It was an incredible episode. I encourage everybody to go back and watch it. Super entertaining. A lot you can learn. A lot of great perspective, and it's really, really fun to watch. He had a match at the end, but it was a turn of events. We kind of caught up on that on the last episode. But let me tell you, we got some incredible singles. Even if that's like a part of dating, y'all. So a part of dating, two people can be great people and it just not work. It just not be aligned. That doesn't say anything bad about the people. But look, if the match and the connection ain't working, ain't no relationship.
Keep it moving.
People still on the marketplace.
Keep
all
it
right?
moving.
So we're gonna go ahead and do what we here to do tonight.
And we already want to know tonight because we got G and Anastasia, or I should say G and Stace.
No, so just to be clear, I think Benny is 54 years old. And Pastor Terrell, I think he's 40, could be 44.
I think 44.
I think 44 too.
Wait, Benny is how old?
I think Benny's 54, right?
I thought Benny was 48.
Am I tripping? Okay.
All right, we got to do some research.
We got to do some research.
Pull up the menu.
We have
Let's see these ages and names up in here and where these folks